So when we think about tea, we normally think about that refreshing, restoring cuppa that we love. But did you know that tea can also be used for cooking? So today we're doing just that and cooking with tea. Tea adds a unique and special flavor, and we're joined by Megan Daniels, food editor and stylist, to share a delicious tea recipe with us. So Megan, welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you so much, Danilo.
It's so awesome to have you here. I hear that you're a big tea fundi.
Yes, I really am. I kind of experiment with different flavors and different teas, especially in recipe development. And I think that Five Roses is a brilliant brand to kind of work with that. So I'm going to be using the English breakfast tea. Ooh. And we're basically going to be poaching some chicken breast in it and then serving it with honey roasted vegetables.
So why do we poach in tea?
Well, it just imparts really good flavors, and especially with Five Roses, there's a good blend of like balanced flavors and like delicious spices in their teas. So that's why I've decided to go with the English breakfast today. So to some water over here, we're kind of just going to add our star anise.
Star anise?
Yes. So if you smell it, it actually got a very aniseedy kind of flavor.
Yes, licorice.
And we're just going to add some of our sugar to that. So half the sugar amount, because we'll add that a bit later. And then we're going to kind of bring this up to a boil.
Awesome. Well, if you guys at home want to know what those values are, go to our website, www.afternoonexpress.co.za, and all the recipes and shopping lists are available for you over there. This is an awesome one to download, print out, and keep with you at all times.
So if you can pass me 2 of those tea bags.
Sure. 2 of these tea bags.
Yes.
Okay, cool. English breakfast. Keep them together? Separate them?
Together.
Cool.
Yeah, we can just pop that in there. And that will just impart the flavors and really infuse into our broth.
I can really smell it. I love English breakfast.
Oh, no, me too. A good cup with that with rusks is the way to go. So we season our water, which is very, very important because you add in a protein.
Okay, so salt and pepper.
Yes, there we go. And then we can add our chicken to that.
And so this is the poaching process that you're starting with now?
So poaching is a form of cooking that's basically, it's not a very high temperature. So at this point, we turn it down. We just had to get it kind of boiling and going so that the sugar can dissolve. And now we just kind of...
Oh, we can really see the chicken starting to change colour immediately.
Yes.
Okay, so poaching is actually quite a good version of cooking.
And it's a very healthy alternative as well, because you're not cooking in fats and oils.
Yes.
So basically with this, we're going to turn them over. And you can see now it's going to start cooking the other side of it.
Amazing.
We just keep the tea bag in there, keep it infusing, and we kind of go onto our honey roasted vegetables.
Oh, awesome.
Here.
Hopefully I can help here.
Yeah. So actually, if you can throw all of the vegetables into our oven tray.
Dish. Okay, including these herbs that you got
All
your
the
thyme.
herbs, yeah. So the thyme, and then you basically can mix it together, which will be really good.
Just mixing my veggies.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll just add a drizzle of olive oil all over that. So if you can keep mixing that would be...
Can I just use let me use the spoon just in case.
And a bit of honey as well. So the honey is going to give that really, like, it will crisp up and it's just really delicious.
You can never go wrong with a bit of honey.
No, you don't. And then we can also season that as well. So a bit of salt and a bit of
Why have you
pepper.
chosen these specific vegetables?
So I've done a root vegetable, a roasted root vegetable. So
Okay,
that's actually why we've done those. So those are parsnips, carrots, and beetroot.
Okay, they're nice crunchy veggies too, which is awesome.
So it's also great vegetables to kind of go into the broth because they don't get soggy and like they're actually really good in kind of stews and stuff like that. So they hold their own, which is great.
Cool.
Basically, we are going to cover this with a foil. And then you can pop that into the oven. The oven's already preheated.
Little folded.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can do that. And take this with you because I've got a preheated set in there for you.
Oh, amazing.
So you can bring it out and I'll prepare the chicken.
Cool, gotcha. Let's put this in here. Oh, I can smell these veggies as I opened up that drawer. Smells so good.
You smell the honey.
This looks absolutely incredible. I'm going to come around you here.
So you can put that onto the rack. And then if I can ask you to just grab the soy sauce and the sesame oil, and we can pop it in to this pan that we've already got going here.
What are we doing with these two in here?
So those basically just add that extra flavoring because this is actually going to be our broth now. This is our finished broth.
Cool.
So they are just like, yes, that's just the flavorings. So that's just going to basically reduce slightly, and that's going to be like our finished broth that we serve everything with.
Oh, it smells so yummy. All those herbs and that English breakfast are all coming through now. I can smell it.
So here we've got our chicken, so you can see it's beautifully poached through. Lovely. It's really moist still. There's no dry chicken around here.
It's got a cool colour to it too.
Oh, definitely.
Also, you've given it a nice grill. Perfect on the outside.
And then I'll serve it with the roast vegetables.
Oh, yum. Is that baby spinach you got there? What is that for?
So that's our garnish for basically
Making it look good. Add some green.
It's also a green that actually does really well with broths and with because it kind of wilts in. And then if you want to, we can kind of ladle this. There we
Ladled
go.
on top of the chicken?
Yes, go for it.
You just did.
Because this is like a soup, so we just kind of...
Oh, so I can go all out?
Yes, you can really
amazing. So I'm trying to be very delicate here.
just kind of not the tea bags in.
Yeah. Is that enough?
There we go. So that's basically our dish plated.
It looks so cool. And it smells good. It looks good.
Well, the reason we are actually using this is because it's a bright, fragrant blend. And what's nice is if you don't want to do it in a poaching liquid, you can actually open up the tea bags and use the actual leaves as a marinade. So you can rub it on ribs or steaks or anything like that, and that will also have the perfect tea flavor.
Sure. I love it so much. Well, I hope this has inspired you to think out of the cup, because I can't wait to taste this delicious, delicious chicken. So thank you so much, Megan. Until next week, remember that nobody makes better tea than you and Five Roses. More Afternoon Express after the break.
Express yourself.
Any occasion, anytime. Nobody makes better tea than you and Five Roses.